Welcome to Grange Jetty, and it's morning, it's dawn as ever. You always catch me out at dawn, well, majoritively you do, but this morning I'm sneaking out. Just need a light here so I can see what I'm doing. It's a work day, and I've snuck out to this beach, which is literally 10 minutes from home. And the reason why I've done that is because out there in the gloom is a boat wreck, a little yacht that's unfortunately capsized. So come along here, see if we can capture it before work, before the crowds descend on us as well. I've got it at ISO 500, as you can see. That was just so I can gain focus. I'm going to come back down to ISO 100. I'm going to move up to F11, and that's saying it's giving me 2.5 seconds, and that actually needs to go a lot more than the 2.5 seconds that we're getting. So that's giving us 8 seconds. Let's give that a little go. And that's starting to catch the light. So the sunrise is directly behind us. And so the light is starting to catch, as you can see, on that boat itself. So let's just have a little look at that. That's better. Change this lens and move a bit closer, I think. I wish I brought my I wish I could form words. My mouth's gone numb. I wish I brought my 32 to 64. But that's at home because I've brought my small bag. So I'm going to make do. I'm going to make do with the 24 to 35 and moving closer. So let's make sure that we are focused in on that boat. Let's pop it up to ISO 50 should do us. F11, that's looking good. We need to adjust our composition slightly. I keep underestimating the size. Let's just reset our timer to 2 seconds. Let's go again. Underestimating the size of the actual the mast out there. And we've actually got a paddleboarder out there now as well, who's getting in close to the action. But at F11, you know me, I'm just going to see if we can push that exposure out a bit. Come down to ISO 100, F16, and let's see what we're getting. Well, we can probably get 3 seconds. If we come down to ISO 50, I can probably push that up to 4, 5, 6.5 seconds. Let's go for that. I want a bit smoother in that water. That's beautiful. Beautiful colour across that band of Venus is absolutely so delicate, so pretty. That's nice. I like that. I think we can go even longer than that though. 6.5 seconds. Probably a minute with a 3 stop, so let's go with that. We can push this up. I didn't think I'd get a minute. Oh, we'll go 50 seconds just to be sure. And then I'm going to swing back and focus a little bit on the boat again. So yes, it's just a play around this morning, taking advantage of what we've got. That boat, capsized boat, is moving. So some of the faster shots are the ones I'll have to go with, and then paint in some of the flatter, longer exposure water. But you know, you've got to take the opportunity while it's here. The boat was competing in the Sydney to Hobart race, which happens every year, and I think it's completed that and it was now moving on and come around from Tasmania up to Adelaide, probably sightseeing, and unfortunately got a little close to this jetty. So we've just run along here. Still not going to be able to get it in. Some nice light just on the tip, so let's move quickly. There we go. Right, forgive me if you can't see properly. I'm just going to go for this very quickly. There's a beautiful bit of light on the end of that boat, so I'm just going to check. Perfect. I did want to try and get the end of that jetty in, so we're going to have to run again if we're going to do it. It's a race against time. It's not the best angle, and the boat is actually leaning away. So yeah, the boat, I would love the boat, let's tip the boat over, leaning the other way towards the jetty, but that's not the case. So let's make sure that we're in focus, because I'm always concerned with the movement of this boat. Yeah, at the end of that does look like it's shifted, and it has significantly. It's really starting to move. It says it's focused. I'm going to tip this down slightly. The sky is less interesting. Let's go for that. I'm not sure how much of that you got, because my main GoPro turned my head and it switched off battery. I think it's because it was so cold here. I think that's probably have something to do with it. So listen, thank you for joining me here at Grange Jetty. Me, Rafi, and this little capsized boat here. So all it leaves me to say is, please look after yourself, look after your loved ones, and until next time, see you.